Ravi Cheryl, after 2 pilot programs, e-scooters became a permanent fixture in Chicago in May. Scooter companies said new technology and policies would address sidewalk riding and scooter litter. But the I-Team found there are still problems causing safety concerns. Over the last few months, the I-Team recorded at least 24 examples of e-scooters, not on the streets or bike lanes like they should be. Instead, they zip through city sidewalks. Some of those sidewalks dense with pedestrians like Somalia Stenson.
My mom, she's a senior, and you know, she can't move out of the way of the people in the scooters when they're riding real fast.
These 2 riders are on a less populated sidewalk, but going fast and breaking 2 rules, riding on the sidewalk and doubling up on a scooter. You can see other offenders dodging people and swerving in between pedestrians on the sidewalk.
It is kind of tough dodging them, especially if they're coming right at you.
Fulton Market pedestrian Jeff Mack is worried about his dog.
It can almost feel kind of dangerous out there.
Through the Freedom of Information Act, the ABC7 I-Team found 18 rental scooter crash reports filed in Chicago since the latest program started in May. In 2 of those cases, scooters were ridden on sidewalks. Overall, most crashes led to injuries, and some riders were taken to the hospital.
I think they're definitely a convenient way to get around, but I do think they're a little scary.
The majority of e-scooters we found riding on sidewalks were Lyft's Divvy scooters, but they have the most scooters downtown. That's also where street traffic is usually more dense, potentially driving riders to sidewalks. The Chicago Department of Transportation said all of Chicago's scooter rental companies must use technology that can detect and reduce sidewalk riding behavior.
Our Divvy scooters are equipped with technology that senses whether or not a rider may have been riding on the sidewalk. And if that device detects the rider may have been on the sidewalk, we notify them.
Kara Bader is the senior policy manager for transit bikes and scooters at Lyft. Bader says repeat offenders could lose riding privileges.
Prior to their first ride, all riders on both the Lyft and Divvy apps must successfully complete a scooter safety quiz that covers rules of the road, including sidewalk riding.
Bader says sidewalk riding is a relatively small occurrence compared to the number of rides. However, Lyft is rolling out more advanced technology. This Lime employee showed the I-Team how scooters beep and even make this announcement:
avoid sidewalks
when a rider is on the sidewalk.
And you must move over to the roadbed to make sure that you're keeping pedestrians safe.
Lime also sends this push alert to violators, but believes more bike lanes are needed.
Riders are always going to be compliant, or more likely to be compliant, when they feel protected, when they feel safe.
CDOT says Chicago has added more than 100 miles of bike lanes since Mayor Lightfoot took office, and that more bike lanes will continue to be built. The I-Team also found these examples of scooter litter scattered in the middle of sidewalks. And look at this. There were more than 600 complaints to 311 to get that litter cleaned up since scooters came back in May. Lyft says its Divvy docking system for scooters and bikes, along with enforcement, reduces incidents.
They are given a warning first, but then they can incur fines based on repeat instances of improper parking.
Companies also pick up scooters left behind. Lime says its app shows riders where to park, and they have Bluetooth technology locks and newly developed kickstands to encourage proper parking. Scooter companies say complaints are lower than they were during the city's first 2 pilot programs. CDOT says the city is working closely with operators as they improve technologies to keep scooters off sidewalks. Ravi Cheryl, the city adding that some of the sidewalk riders are people with their own scooters. They own them themselves without that technology. So not much can be done in those cases.
Hey, if you like that video, be sure to subscribe to our ABC7 Chicago YouTube channel.